Hello, everyone. Welcome back in. I hope everyone is still doing well. I had to hurry up and come back on because if I didn't, I wouldn't have came back on for the questions because I'm kind of sleepy now. I'm taking a nice, hard, long nap after this one. Oh, man. And I even got frustrated writing everything out in the description. I was like, are you serious? So I'm like, yeah, you need a timeout. So anyway, this is the questions part. Hey guys, welcome in. And I'm going to have 5 spots open at a time. You can just ask to be added. And when Jean gets in, she'll do the list. And donations are always open. It's just a free list. I'm only going to do 5 spots at a time. And I'll try and do it a couple times. And in between that, I'll do like little reads in between. So, all right. We will do that. And when I do that too, just so everybody knows, that when I'm reading, I'm not looking at the screen. So if I don't say hey or hi or anything, that's why. Okay. All right. So a short, little, sweet message, please, Spirit, while we wait. What do we need to know for whoever needs to hear this? What message do you have? Ooh, fatality. Differences. There's a breakup. Because of somebody's ego. Somebody's being stubborn or holding back. But they're watching you in secrets. Somebody's watching you behind the scenes on social media. Of course they are. Okay, tell me about this. You've got the Lovers. Easily removing the obstacles. Then you've got the Strength card. Could have had dreams of this person. It feels, honestly, it does feel like within a week you're going to be back to life, back to reality. Wow. And this all just flipped over for me. You got the rings with the balancing out. There was just a miscommunication. Whatever this is, and whoever this is like resonating for, there was just some miscommunication. It feels like it's okay. I want to say something like calm down. What is this in this situation? Oh, see, somebody's stuck, mentally stuck. But it feels like because with this person, whoever's like mentally stuck, they're not aware that somebody is watching them, or this could be the person's watching them. Okay, so what is this? Somebody's just 8 of Swords. It's like they're stuck mentally, but they're really not. 5 of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Choosing the path. Page of Pentacles. It feels like the situation, they're going to reach out. This Moon energy. 5 of Wands, though. 6 of Wands. And then it feels like somebody's going to reach out and be like, okay, I see where I was wrong. It's like I understand. Temperance. I'm seeing like 5, 6, 5, 6. 5 and 6 might be relevant. This might happen like the 5th or 6th hour. But it brings temperance to the situation. The Magician with the 8 of Cups. They regret walking away. They don't like that they walked away. Somebody feels bad. And they're looking at what has spilt over. The Tower. They're looking at this Tower. And Ace of Cups. And Ace of Pentacles. They love you. They miss you. Five of Pentacles. They want to work it out. Work it out. Knight of Cups. So they're going to bring in an offer. It feels like, don't worry. If you're missing somebody and if you're wondering if they're going to come back, they're going to come back. And it's just like, don't worry. You got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Swords. They're sleeping. The Star, they want to heal this. Ace of Wands. Wow, you got lots of aces. And I keep seeing King of Cups energy. But they're watching you. It feels like the biggest thing is that they're watching you. This feels like something recent. This doesn't feel like, it could have been anywhere from a couple of days, like within the week, to up to a month. And it's because they were in their ego. And they walked away. And now it's like, oops. Feels like oopsies. The audience. It was a power struggle. And they feel connected to you. Wow, yeah, by the heart. And the ladybug. It feels like, don't worry about it. Yeah, and then you got the megaphone. And the solution. You're going to get some form of communication from this person to clear up any misunderstandings, to clear up what had taken place, what had happened. They want to fix everything. It's what and then I just split the deck and it's the messenger. You're going to hear from me. Just like, don't worry, your pretty little head. Okay, well, and then the Chariot. There's going to be movement here. Okay. All right, so it feels like that. We still have, what we're waiting on? 3 more spots. Okay. I don't know, we can wait, I guess, because I'd hate to start a whole nother one and then everybody rolls in. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Do you want to give me another message? I guess so. Wait, no. Okay. I don't want to use this deck, but I don't know what deck I want to use. Okay, let's try this one. Okay. Pride. There's that arrogance, ego, and stubbornness again. Conflict. I heard conflict resolution. Somebody's ego is really, or their stubbornness is causing lots of conflict for themselves. It was a mistake. Possibility. It's almost like this person, whoever the prideful one is, they're looking at it like, okay, there's a possibility I made a mistake. Heart fog and intimacy. And an emotional storm. This breaking point and bluffing. This person, if they're being super stubborn, they're bluffing. I don't know. It feels like this. It feels almost like the same thing in what I was just talking about. But it feels like this person, you've confided in this person, or this person's confided in you. And they're trying to block some sort of emotion, but they're going through an emotional storm right now. It feels like, and I miss you when you're gone. That's the avalanche or something that is uncontrollable here. Wiped out. Okay, tell me more about this. The tree. You have past lives with this person. You got the tree with the cross, which talks about like something being rooted, guidance, all of that. It's trials and tribulations. Oh, and then there something little tenderness. Support. You supported this person. Then it's like the white feather. Forgiveness. This person might come in and ask for you to forgive them because of how they acted. And they're going through it. It feels like when this person reaches out to you to talk to you, it feels like just know that they're going through. Yes, I told you the communication here. They're emotional. Feels like they're an emotional wreck, or they've got lots of emotions that they're trying to conceal, but it feels like they can't really conceal it because it feels like they feel bad for making you cry. Oh, so this person made you cry, huh? Wow. Hardship, family, and freedom. They satisfaction, enduring the good old days. This person's almost their pride, aloof. They're being prepared for anything. The ostrich, though, they're trying to avoid something. Okay, so if you were wondering what happened, yeah, they're gonna transform this. They want to heal this. It feels like, okay, it feels like what the misunderstanding was is they had fear-based thinking. So whatever started this argument or whatever this was, it was because of something needing, it was like an old habit or something like that. And so they rejected you knowing it was a gamble because of Autumn Kara, which is, they love you. And it feels like, I don't know, they felt like they were a short fuse. Wow, now they're at a crossroads and with this proposal, and they want to resolve it and lift it out of, this person wants to come back being vulnerable, and they probably are going to reach back out to you in a vulnerable state. It feels like, I'm sorry, so sorry. I don't know. It just feels, I'm laughing about it. Emotions make me giggle. I'm sorry. I'm mature, but sometimes I'm not. Wow, there's Autumn Kara again, and likely. I don't know. The energy makes me giggle. I'm sorry. I'm mature. It's just when people are in the cry thing, I don't know. It just, wow, the heart. This person is going to ask for forgiveness for ending something. Okay. All right. If nobody else is coming in, because it feels like I've done 2. So we can just do these 3, or no. Why don't you just add you and Jean? Why don't you add you and Bailey, and then we'll just wrap this up because I've done 2 of them, and it doesn't seem like many people are coming in. Me want to take a nap. I probably went on too early, but I don't know if I'll be able to come back on later because I do have a private reading this evening. So we'll just do that. Oh, wow. I've only been on for 15 minutes. I haven't been on very long. I'm sorry if I'm rushing everybody. Okay, so LJ, if you can post your question, please. Wow, I keep seeing that Autumn Kara. Okay. Okay, whatever comes out. All right. Alrighty, Spirit, just grabbing a deck. Ooh. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Please tell me, Spirit, what do you need to know for whatever comes out for LJ? What does she need to know? Please, and thank you. Decision with the memory. The mask and frozen. You might be going through some, and there's the reflection. You might be going through some sort of playback, thinking about the good old times of a decision, or it's like there's a decision to be made here, but you are looking back at something and you might be looking at the good old times or something like that, because it's coming with the denial. What is this? Tell me that. Careful planning. Yeah, see, that's the decision. There's a decision that needs to be some careful planning there. And it's a trap. Your memories might be a trap. If you have to make a decision on something, you're thinking about the good times, but not facing what actually happened. And it feels like I see your true colors shining through. Okay. This is like a soulmate or a friendship. The status. The magnets. It's the moon. This is, I mean, it's Pisces right here. Somebody might have Pisces in their chart. But it feels like, yeah, and then it's like it's a change of heart. There's something hidden here, especially with the moon, you don't see. Unexpected. Get the woman in the right direction. And woman again. False start. If this has to do with a man, well, that blocked you or something came about, and if it had to do with another person, it feels like what you don't know is that if this person's coming back around, it's like you're remembering the good times with this person. And it feels like because this person's starting to come back around, or they want to come back around, and there's something to do with the decision here, but it feels like what you don't know about this person is that another person blocked them. That something just didn't get off the ground with them. And it feels like, yeah, likely, dear John, they were rejected. And it feels like now they're coming back. Yeah, they were blocked. Look, you got Dear John happening now, blocked. And it feels like now it feels like their verdict is to come back around, changing, fork in the road, and then they're going to communicate with you. And this could go 50-50, but it just feels like that's something that's hidden as to why this person is trying to come back into your energy. Ugh, I don't like that. Yeah, it feels like, the bear. Yeah, it feels like protect your investments. Stay ahead of the curve. Because you are going to be very successful without this person in your energy. They're coming back for their own self-interest. Okay? I think it's your memories that's kind of making this decision hard for you. But it's because, I mean, we do that. And then here it said reflection. Wow. And then you got side piece. This person definitely had somebody on the side. Okay. So I hope that answered your question. You're welcome. Okay, for Jazz, would like to ask how things are going to be in the upcoming months. Okay. How are things going to be for Jasmine in the upcoming months? Oops. Okay. Would be Jasmine in the upcoming months. Please need to know. Dismiss. Reflection. And a getaway. There might be some shadowy stuff coming up. Justice. Let me see. Confirm this for me, please. What is this? Somebody might walk away from something to go into independent, to be independent. They're going to pursue their own path. It feels like watch it, though. This Emperor. This might be work. But then you've got the doorbell. It's an opportunity. An opportunity is going to knock for the masculine. And you've got reconciliation, though. Yes, they'll be back. Yeah, they're going to come back, though. It feels like an opportunity is going to... Okay. Yeah, it feels like they're going to get an opportunity. And they're going to go after that opportunity, but they're going to come back. Yeah, see, they're going to go somewhere. Then emotions are going to be high. Then you're going to get a message. And then you've got the stallion here, which is like strong emotions. You're probably going to get a very strong message from this person, an emotional message from them to make stable changes. The Hermit. But you will be going through a separation. The Moon. It feels like work on healing the feminine energy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it feels like the strongest thing I can say for you is to work on your feminine energy, to do all the healing for that. Wow, and then you've got the partnership, the dark to light. It'll be a crossroads, but it feels like it will work out. They're going to come back around, but it'll be up to you at that point on whether or not you want to deal with them. Okay. Ascending. So I hope that answered your question. Okay. Does C want to get back together? Let's see. Can you tell me about V and C? What can you tell me, please, Spirit? There goes my nose. A and C. What can you tell me? The getaway. That card was just out. You're welcome. The gamble. Coffee date. Yes. I want to say yes. What is this, though? Clarify this more of this coffee date. The Hornet's Nest. They are... The Hornet's Nest, which means actions have consequences. They've got conflict. Do they want to come back? The C1 gets back together. Bailey. There's some establishment here. Steering clear and making stable changes. The Death card. The Emperor. Yeah, he's going to have a change of heart. Change of heart. And the new beginning. Stay optimistic. The Fireworks. Wheel of Fortune. Careful planning. It feels like be careful. Wow. And containing. Yeah, look at that. You got containing emotions and comfort and all of that. But it feels like something's going to be building here with the blueprint and steady moving forward. But somebody is, kind of being calm. But they are containing their emotions right now. And it comes with the heart. So, yeah, wow. And then I just split the deck open and it's reconciliation. It feels like forgiveness. You can't see it. There. Reconciliation. Yes, this person will come back. Definitely. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. That's what I's feelings and intentions are towards it. Okay. What is I's intentions and feelings towards Jean? 3 times, please. Bottled up. Single. One more, please. What? It feels like there's an illusion here. Secrets. It feels more or less like this person. Yeah, the mask extreme. It feels like if this person's telling you like they enjoy being single or anything like that, it's not true. And you got the clown, which talks about like they're appearing. This person is keeping a lot in. So why? Okay, so this was the how do they feel and their actions. So explain that. They're keeping something hidden. That card keeps coming out. Oh, and you've got the leap of faith. There's some hope. This person wants to bring some sort of hope or have some hope. Here, it feels like moving with moving with you. I don't know if that is actually a thing. But that's what came out of my mouth was moving with you. Super focused. You are this person's wow, I told you with the diamond ring, you are this person's go-to person. They go to you. And it feels like they want to invite you to, they want to win with you. The star. You're their wish. Oh, I'm hearing that. Ray J, one wish, one wish. If I could have one wish, it would be you. Resolve. These just don't, this person is holding back a lot of emotions for you. And well, and then I just split the deck and it's the man. I'm hearing that song though. It feels loud. I don't even remember how that song goes. But it's One Wish from Ray J is what I'm hearing. So you might want to listen to that and that's going to give you some insight on something here. The bunnies. It's the rabbits. This person, they want to make like bunnies. I'm sorry. Just wow. And then you got the hummingbirds with the Celtic knot. This person adores you. Yeah, definitely look up that song. But this person, they have a tender space for you. And I'm telling you, if this person tells you like they're not ready or they don't want to date or something, they're not telling you the truth. They're not. They're holding it in. It feels like because they don't want to say too much. But this person wants to move with you. Wow. The chariot with the major opportunity here. It's like waiting. And the stepping stones, got to have each stone. This person wants to continue to like have baby stuff. Wow. And that flew over. He knows that you and him met for a reason. He knows that. and they cannot wait to get something going and to like chain themselves to you. I bet. Wow, and inner guidance. And the butterfly. I'm telling you, this person feels like you're their person and they want more. So that sounds fun. Wow, the doorbell. You might be getting a visitor. Oh. Huh. Yeah, he's concealing that. Triggers. Oh, my ear. My inner ear is itchy. Crazy. So, yeah, I don't know about that. So, he's definitely hiding something. And maybe he wanted you to give him a reaction and you didn't. And so it made him feel a certain type of way. But he definitely wants more. Oh. Huh. I don't know then. That's weird. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so thank you guys all so much for coming in. I appreciate all of you guys for stopping in, all of that. If there was more people, I would have stayed on longer. And I would say I'd come back on again later on tonight. It'll depend upon completely on how I'm feeling, but I don't think I will. But I'll definitely try and get back on tomorrow and do a daily and do questions again tomorrow. I thank all of you guys for coming in and stopping in. And I look forward to seeing you guys again. So thank you guys. Bye.